Welcome to a very special episode of Midlife Mojo. Today, we're celebrating a huge milestone, the 50th episode and the 3-year anniversary of the podcast empowering women over 50 to take charge of their health, strength, and confidence. If you're new to Midlife Mojo, welcome. I'm Lisa Dupree, a health coach and exercise physiologist specializing in helping women over 50 make fitness and fat loss simple and sustainable. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Whether you've been with me since the first episode or you've just discovered the show, your support, your messages, and the way that you're showing up for yourself mean the world to me. Y'all are the biggest reason that I keep hitting record and putting episodes out into the world. So, today, though, isn't about looking back. It's about what's next. Because if there's one thing that I've learned over the past several months, it's this. Comfort zones feel safe, but nothing grows there. Nothing changes. Early last year, in the beginning of 2024, I had this really big realization. I wasn't struggling, but I also wasn't thriving either. I was coasting. That's a good word for it, coasting. Life was good. It was really good in a lot of ways, but it was also really predictable, really comfortable, a little bit bland, kind of a little stale. If I really was being honest with myself and I had to sit down and really be honest with myself, I knew it was time for some changes, a few pretty big changes, actually. So over the past few months, I have left my 17-year career in academia, something that had been a huge part of my identity for so long. It was super scary, but also pretty freeing. I moved to another state. I was born and raised in the Atlanta area. I went from living in town in a big city to living in a small beach town in Southwest Florida with hurricanes and alligators and snakes and snowbirds. All new things to me from living in Atlanta. In addition to doing more coaching, I started a brand spanking new business. It is a gluten-free and dairy-free cottage bakery, and I make and sell bread, granola, other treats. So it's wildly different from my coaching, but something that I love doing, and I've loved doing it for a while. So I thought, why not? Why not see what happens? And then I set a goal that really scared the hell out of me, and that is competing in my first ever physique bodybuilding competition before I turned 60. And so in about 10 weeks, I'll be stepping on stage in a very small bikini for the first time. And it's been such a wild ride already, pushing myself physically, mentally, emotionally in ways that I have never done before. And like straight up, it is not always pretty. There are days I feel amazing and strong and like I've got all my crap together. And then there are days when I don't even know which way is up, where I'm going. And I think, why in the world did I sign up to do this? But, through all these changes, I've realized something, and that is that this is what growth looks like. And so that's why I'm making the shift here on the Midlife Mojo podcast too. Starting in April, the podcast will have a brand new format to help you break through your own plateaus and step into what's next for you. Each month, we're going to be diving into one major theme or topic. It's going to be something that I know that you're struggling with, something that is interesting to you. It could be around staying motivated, building strength, losing weight, navigating other midlife changes. I'll be doing one deep dive episode each month to really lay that foundation. And then every week, I'm going to be bringing you short motivational episodes. So just a quick burst of inspiration to help you stay focused, push through some of the tough days, and just keep moving forward. And I'll be sharing real-time updates on my physique prep journey, the highs, the lows, the lessons, and then how it all ties into the monthly theme. Because whether you're training for a competition or a big event, you're rebuilding your health, or you're just trying to feel better and feel better in your body, we're facing a lot of the same mental and physical hurdles. And so, as we step into spring and welcome April, I really encourage you to ask yourself, what is one thing that you can do this month that stretches you? One thing that you can do this month that stretches you. It could be something that you are drawn to, that's a little scary, but also exciting. Maybe it's something you've been thinking about for a while, but you just haven't taken that first step. I know for me, I really had to sit with what I wanted and face the thoughts that crept in. Things like, what if I go for it and fail? What if all of it goes terribly wrong? You know, that's these are thoughts I really had. Uh, it, but and also, what if I go for it and succeed? How is that going to change me? How is that going to change my life? And then there's the thought of, what are people going to say? As a born and raised Southern girl, I was brought up to be mindful of how others perceived me. And stepping out of my comfort zone sometimes just feels like a really big leap in that regard. Maybe for you, it's getting into the gym and trying strength training for the first time. Maybe it's committing to better sleep. And to do that, having to set some boundaries around your time. It could be finally focusing on your nutrition and getting that really dialed in. Or maybe it's that one big thing that you've been thinking about and you keep putting off, but deep down, it's time. Whatever it is, I want you to own it. And I'll be there every week to help you stay on track. In celebration of the 50th episode, I'm doing some big giveaways. So you could win a free coaching session with me, a free personalized fitness consultation, or a book that is going to be more motivational and inspiring. And all you have to do is either leave a review of the podcast and send me a screenshot of that review by email to lisa@lisadupreecoaching.com. Share the podcast on Instagram and tag me at Lisa Dupree Coaching. Or answer this question in my latest Instagram post at Lisa Dupree Coaching, which is, what is your biggest motivation struggle? So you can enter into the giveaway for the free coaching, free personalized fitness consultation, or an inspiring and motivational book that I love. You can enter into that giveaway by doing any or all of these things. And it's open throughout April, so you have some time. Don't miss out, though. All right, my friends, thank you for being here, for growing with me, for being part of the Midlife Mojo community. I cannot wait to see what the next chapter brings for all of us. I'll see you next week with our first motivation episode. Until then, get out there and keep your mojo rising.